Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Greg the Spider, and today I am debuting a new series which we like to call Flashback. Okay, so in Flashback we will talk about the single player, multiplayer, and DLC of games that are all over 3 years old. And today I am playing Battlefield Bad Company 2, and this is one of my all-time favorite games, so this episode is very important to me. Okay, so in the single player, it revolves around B Company and their mission to destroy a catastrophic weapon. The squad includes Preston Marlowe, Sweetwater, Haggard, and Sergeant Redford. This story is very unique because it brings some humor to the table, much like its predecessor did. That's not normally found in most first-person shooter storylines, so that's pretty unique. And the only exception that made it different to its predecessor was that this time around it's a bit more mature than last time. So that's about the only difference I could find. And multiplayer is also very unique. In multiplayer, you are able to destroy full-scale houses and buildings and chip off tiny pieces of debris using the Frostbite engine, which was refurbished this time around by DICE. It was a very unique engine to begin with, and what they've done is just refined it and made it all around better. And this is also implemented in Battlefield 3, and this kind of system has been in all of the other Battlefield games, which is really good because it has the same type stuff, and it's a really good way to play a first-person shooter. Okay, so the multiplayer is like the Battlefields, which also includes a lot of vehicle driving in large open maps. So that's really good. It's not your typical close quarters shooter game, so that kind of mixes it up a bit. And this game also features a class-based system. The classes are Assault, which has ammo boxes, Engineer, which has RPGs and a repair tool for vehicles, Medic has health boxes and defibrillators to revive fallen teammates, and Recon has motion sensors and C4 to destroy vehicles. And the maps provide environments such as jungles, deserts, and snowy mountains, which gives a pretty good array of choices. All of the maps were good. I didn't really not like any of them. There was maybe one that I didn't like, but all of them were really good, really well balanced for all of the game types. And that's another thing. All of the maps can be played on all 4 game types, which are Conquest, Rush, Squad Rush, and Squad Deathmatch. Conquest was your typical domination type deal. Both teams go around and try to capture bases from their enemies, and so on and so forth. Rush was where 2 incoms were on the defender side, and the attackers had to go and arm and destroy them before their tickets ran out. Their tickets were their lives. And Squad Rush is basically the same thing, only with 2 teams of 4. And Squad Deathmatch was where I think it was about 4 or 5 teams of 4 are faced against each other and tried to deplete each other's tickets. So that was really fun, really unique. And so the multiplayer is a really fun experience, and it is definitely worth a try. Okay, so moving on to DLC, there were 2 packs that were released. First was Onslaught mode. And Onslaught was where waves of enemies would come at you while you had to try to take objectives and press forward. This was kind of similar to Gears of War's Horde mode, where, yeah, like waves were sent at you, and you could pick up their weapons, do whatever. It was a pretty good map pack. And the second pack was the Vietnam map pack. This was a pretty cool map pack because it featured new weapons and new vehicles and maps that were set in the Vietnam era. So it was really unique. It was cool getting to fly around in Old Huey in Hanoi. It was pretty fun. Really good map pack. It was definitely worth the money. I had a whole lot of fun on that. The scenery was awesome. Everything about it was awesome. And all the game modes that were in Battlefield Bad Company 2, you could play those on Vietnam, so that was pretty cool. And the destruction in the game. Let's talk more about that. It was really unique for both the vanilla game and for Vietnam. In Vietnam, it was more like obviously there weren't very many full-scale houses in Vietnam at the time, so you basically had to go around with the landscape, and you got to destroy that really intricately. And for enemy bases, one cool thing was that you could burn down the environment with flamethrowers. That was pretty unique. It was really cool. Who doesn't love a good flamethrower? Moving on, the weapons that were in both the vanilla game and Vietnam were all very good. And at the end of every class's ranking system, there was one weapon for each class, and Dr. Pepper had a promotion for it. And you could buy or use the bottle caps from Dr. Pepper to unlock skins in a whole new class for each weapon. It was called Spec Act. It was really cool. It was a really cool promotion. And as you can see, I'm using some of those weapons. Like right there, the UMP 45 with the Spec Act skin. Really cool. Good gun. And overall, the time and money that DICE put into this game was totally worth it. It was my all-time favorite 3 years ago, and now my all-time favorite is Battlefield 3. Really great game. You should totally check that out too, as if you already haven't. And this game was near perfect in my opinion. I've always been a Battlefield kind of guy. I've never really been into COD much. I am into Halo, but Battlefield's always been my type thing. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and be sure to watch out for the next episode, which is Halo 3 ODST. And please check out my other videos. Thank you, and y'all have a great day.